Okay, little sister, ready to go?
Yes. Is that a cow?
I think so. And she's gone.
Bye, cow.
I guess she really needed to hoof it.
Hmm.
Oh, hello, friends. I'm Railway Janni. Today I have a real good treat for you. Today we're going to be building...
A train station! Are you coming?
Yeah, come on. The first step we need to do is to prepare the building site by flattening it. The next thing we need to do is find where we want to put the center of our train station. Now take a block and put it down.
Is here good?
Perfect.
Yeah.
And from there you'll want to count out around it a 25 by 11 box. From the center of your build, count back 5. Next, from the center line, count out 12. Then go back to your center and do the same thing in the other direction. What are we going to do next? Well, we're going to dig 10 blocks down. Come on. Once you've dug your hole, you're ready for the redstone. We recommend digging an extra layer down and putting down some bricks so that you ever dig up from the bottom, you're not going to accidentally kill your mechanism. The first step is to go to the center of your pit, underneath the markers, and 3 from the wall, put down a dispenser. We're going to put in the circuitry behind it. Place 1 repeater facing directly into the block, and then 2 more repeaters facing in towards the center, and connect them all up with redstone dust. Once the repeaters are in, put down a powered rail directly in front of the dispenser, and then put down non-powered track in this pattern. Once this happens, 1 more redstone dust right here, and then take a torch and power that to see what happens. Unpower it, and this will help determine where you're going to put the next step. Next, put a redstone block right in at the end of the redstone dust, and then put in 2 pistons like Yan-Yans do. If the track doesn't look like this when it's powered, move the pistons so that the air block is to the left side rather than the right. Now we're going to make a couple bridges to tie our pistons into our dispenser. Okay, now take your redstone dust and just fly it on over. From here, put down blocks where you want your tracks to go. Now, find the center line on the short wall and place 4 dirt blocks this way, and then use it as a scaffolding block to go on up. From here, remove the 7 blocks on your track ribbon. We're then going to place them in this pattern. Fill in the middle here. Then on the bottom, make a platform like so. You're then going to want to put a track down on the side opposite from where you have a dispenser. This station uses 2 parallel tracks. If you're going to have your trains on the right side, then you'll need to use this pattern. This is the pattern that's most common outside of the UK Commonwealth. If you're within the UK Commonwealth, well, use this pattern. Neither side is wrong. Pick which one you want to use for you. Next, copy this design again on the other end. Put a rail down one over to the side. Put a powered rail, or put a block down there. Put a power rail on it, and then another power rail facing that direction. And then we're going to replace down another power rail just to speed it up as it comes off the hill. Next, we're going to build the connection to get trains from down here to up to the station platform level. Once you have your spiral in place, put powered rails up the whole length except for where it turns on the corners. If you have the resources, I recommend putting redstone blocks up the center, as is the easiest, most compact way to power all these rails. If that's too expensive, put a torch on the side, like so, for each segment. Once your rail tower is complete on the far side, come over to this side and build one there as well. Next, we're going to make sure that the cars have enough oomph coming from the dispenser to make it up to our towers to get up to the top. And then redstone torch. Redstone torch, redstone torch, and redstone torch. Next, we're going to work on the return line. To do that, we're going to need more stone bricks. Once you get to the junction where the two return minecart lines come to, you want to do the forward one first on this little jig, and then the one in the back, so that when the carts come, they all go in this direction. Next, we're going to need to put a hopper on top of our dispenser. Then a chest on top of that. Make it a double light chest if you want more room for minecarts, and then a hopper on top of that. Can you get that, Yan Yan?
I can't reach it.
I got it.
Okay.
And then, right next to the chest, you want to put a block that hold your sand.
Yep.
Put our sand down here. And then we'll put our cactus on top of that.
Prickly.
Yep. And then we put another block on top of that to keep the cactus from growing.
Poor cactus.
And then put train tracks all the way into the cactus. And you're pretty much done with the bottom system. Now, we're going to need to make it so you can call a minecart from the train station platform above. To do that, on the side with the dispenser, come over here to the corner and build a torch tower. You may need scaffolding blocks for this. When you get your torch tower up to this level, just put a button on the side. And you have a way of activating your machine. Now on this side, we're going to put the connection point right about here so that we can have the button on the other side of the platform. or if for some reason you get to the top on either the red or the blue sides and it's locked in the on position, you can do this or to get yourself out of it. Put a dust underneath there. Kill the torch. And now it works. Ready for the next part, Yan?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to be making the delay circuit so that when a train comes into the station, it stays for 2 seconds before zooming back out. To start, we're going to need to put 1, 2 bricks like this. Then we need to break the other 2 bricks on the other side and put them in the down position like so. Detector rail, regular, powered rail, regular rail, then a powered rail, and then one last regular rail. Power up all the powered rails, and there you go. Making the train delay circuit for when it holds in the station is pretty easy. First step to do is to go underneath and put concrete along here and here on both sides. Go over here underneath the detector rail and block out that block. Go and grab yourself some redstone dust and go 1, 2, 3 around. Find this place here, make it a hole. Put in your note block and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, red is about right. I like that note. And then put down 2 more repeaters. This is important. Grab a block and put it in the corner here so it doesn't accidentally activate this circuit. Put down 1, 2, 3, 4 more repeaters. Another block. A repeater going this way. A repeater going right here. And then you can put whatever side decorative blocks you want here. Take more redstone dust and snake it around this way. And punch another hole right here so you can put in a note block. And I'm going to make this one blue. Yep. And, well, this is done. How you doing over there, Yan Yan?
And done. I finished.
Good job. Okay, now let's go and make all these repeaters wide open. Doing this means that there'll be about 2 seconds of delay so somebody has a chance to hop in the cart before it takes off.
Here.
Got it?
Yes.
Good job. And that's all the redstone done. Now I just have to lay a whole bunch of track down and, well, make the train station look good. Well, Yanelli, what do you think?
I like the roof.
Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, let's talk about the inside real quick. You'll notice that there's a bunch of stairs and fences and all sorts of things that make it so that where the cart rests, there aren't any valid spawning spots except for the little divot. You can control exactly where people get out of the cart. Another thing, feel free to move the power rails around to make it so that it works exactly the way you want it. Sometimes you'll need to move one here or there to get it so that you get just enough momentum so it can go up and down the hill when it's full, but not when it's empty. Feel free to experiment. It's your railway. Don't forget to light up your build, otherwise you might have some unexpected passengers in your minecarts. Last of all, be sure to fill up your railway station with minecarts. It can hold up to about 27. Now the last thing I want to do is explain how to activate another redstone device when a cart enters the station. This can be a railway crossing, a signal, or anything you want. Let's start. The first thing you need to do is remove this block. Then put in a dirt scaffolding block and put an observer facing in the up direction. Then replace the redstone back on top of the observer. Now, place another scaffolding block on the bottom of the observer, and on the bottom of that block, Place the blocks that will support the redstone line. Now remove the scaffolding block, place a bit of redstone, and then a repeater facing away from the dust. Right-click the repeater twice to change the double pulse of the observer into a single long pulse. You can now run this line to wherever you would like to have it. Oh, and if you notice this railway crossing, and want it for your own railway, I've already made a how to make a vanilla railway crossing tutorial. You can either click the card in the corner, or find the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me as we learn how to build this train station. If you like this tutorial, please subscribe and hit the like button. I would love to hear what you think, or your ideas on what we can build together next, so please leave a comment too. Till next time, I'm Railway Janni, and you're awesome. See you next time.